It's the You Name It show, brought to you by the fine brewers at Yingling Brewery. It's not actually brought to you by Yingling. We just like to say things like that. We claim that we have sponsors, but we don't actually have any. So
no, but we're now available on iHeartRadio.
Yeah, we are on iHeartRadio and Spreaker, another podcasting service. Hopefully some of you people are listening there now. Hello, Spreaker and iHeart.
Nice.
Because we are growing leaps and bounds.
You could hashtag iHeart, right?
We actually do have one sort of sponsor, Bison Block.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because they gave Davin a bison block.
You want one too, though, don't you? No, you wouldn't know what to do with it. You eat out too
I wouldn't
much.
know what to do with it. Yeah, that's true. I wouldn't know what a cutting board is for.
Hey, Jerry.
What? Ready?
No, I was gonna. Can't start the drinking game this soon.
No, let's see. What do we have this week? What has happened this week in the world? Anything in the world happened this week that you know of?
Well, I joined the Buffalo Club.
You joined the Buffalo Club.
Yes.
All right. Explain to our listeners what the Buffalo Club is and why we care.
Well, our friend Warren Pingree, who used to work at the same company Jerry and I work at.
That's a fake name.
It is. Anyway, nobody would name their kid that. He's getting married, and he stopped by with his bachelor party to my garage, to party in my garage with me. And they had all kinds of plans, like they were going to do other stuff, and they ended up hanging out here until 2 in the morning. And they've got this thing, they're in this club that they made up.
Okay.
And it's kind of like when I was in middle school, I was in the comb club because we all carried combs because I had hair back then. I don't know, it was stupid, but we did carry our combs in our back pocket. And
that happened. That's a true thing for all you young people. People used to carry a comb in their back pocket with a nice curly handle on it.
So the Buffalo Club, here's how it works.
Okay.
You're initiated into the Buffalo Club by drinking a shot of whatever. We actually had Gentleman's Jack and slamming a beer. That's your initiation drink. From that point on, you have to drink everything out of your left hand if you're right-handed, and out of your right hand if you're left-handed. And if another Buffalo member catches you drinking out of the wrong hand, whatever you were drinking, you have to slam.
Can you just claim that you were that handed or not that handed?
Well, you declare it when you become a Buffalo.
You should probably have to write an R or an L on your hand.
Yeah. Anyway.
Or a BH, Buffalo hand.
And I was probably already like 7 or 8 Yinglings in when they initiated me. So mixing that and a shot of Jack, which ended up being like 2 or 3 shots of Jack, they caught me 4 times in 1 hour drinking out of the wrong hand.
Now, I don't see that as being too bad at that point in the night.
Until I stumbled in the house. Missed a step, fell, broke 2 wine glasses. Somehow I spilled the paint thinner that I have my brush in that I'm working on in the garage. So the paint thinner was all over the floor. Woke my kids up. They were laughing at me. My son videotaped it.
So you're like David Hasselhoff eating a hamburger.
Exactly. He's going to hold that against me. At some point, it's going to come up.
That's funny. He should post that for everybody to enjoy.
This is my dad when he's drunk. But
look what he's doing. Let's see. What's Gentleman Jack?
It's the higher level of Jack Daniels.
More expensive level?
Yes, I believe so. And it's probably aged longer, too.
Did it taste any different to you?
No. But I don't really drink Jack Daniels. I know people that do drink Jack Daniels and love it.
I'm one of them. And I don't really know this Gentleman Jack thing too well. I've heard of it, and I never sought it out to find out what it is. But it says, just like Jack Daniels Tennessee Whiskey and Jack Daniels Single Barrel, Gentleman Jack is charcoal mellowed before going into the barrel. Gentleman Jack, however, receives an additional blessing when it is charcoal mellowed again after reaching maturity, giving it ultimate smoothness. Gentleman Jack is full-bodied with fruit and spices and its finish is silky, warm, and pleasant. When you drink Gentleman Jack, do so with pride, for this is a whiskey a gentleman orders.
Oh. So.
And you're swilling it down in your party garage.
Doing shots of it in my party garage.
Sir, you are no gentleman.
Chasing it with Yingling.
You didn't have any idea that it was double charcoal mellowed.
No.
You just swilled it down. You didn't enjoy it at all. You might as well have been drinking gentleman's piss. It wouldn't make any difference to you.
As long as it's filtered 2 times.
Now it makes me want to go buy some, though, because Jack Daniels is my drink of choice. Now, it's tough for me to drink it because I'm diabetic, and that'll sneak up on you and lower your blood sugar.
Well, they do sell it at Costco, so you can get one with a jug handle.
I just got a Costco membership again. So now you've given me a purpose. I can get Gentleman Jack with a jug handle so everybody can know that I'm buying too much.
When you're going to Costco for liquor,
yeah,
you might be an alcoholic.
Like we said before, you know there's a problem when you're buying any liquor that has a handle on it. You know you have a drinking problem.
This is true. Especially if you're in a hotel room for like 3 days and you've got 3 jug bottles.
Yeah, with jug handles on them. Those people are crazy.
So what do you got on your topic list, my friend?
Oh, wait a minute. I was just looking at pictures of Gentleman Jack, which sounds weird, but it's a liquor. Let's see. Should we start? Oh, I have something I found out that I thought was really interesting from Mental Floss magazine.
Okay.
Did you know that our military uses silly string?
I did not know that, Jerry.
That's interesting, isn't it? You know how they use it?
How would they use it?
It's pretty cool. So it's for IEDs, improvised explosive devices. And what they do is it's sort of like Mission Impossible. Say you're going to go into a house and you're worried about the trip lines that will set off the explosives.
Mm-hmm.
So they go in there and they spray silly string ahead of them. And if it hangs up and starts floating in the air, they know that there's a trip line in there.
Oh, that's cool.
I had no idea they used silly string. We should all be happy that silly string is now a patriotic America style product. It's a patriotic thing.
Oh, are you going to dress patriotic for work tomorrow?
I am not. I don't have one patriotic piece of clothing. Nothing with an American flag on it. And if you do, I'll be worried about you.
My son does. I might have to borrow one of his T-shirts.
Because think about it. Nothing wrong with having anything. I encourage people to be patriotic. But the American flag has never really looked that great on clothing unless you're going to Walmart.
Yeah. Although I do like the coffee mug. The gun coffee mug that I posted a couple weeks ago. Now,
that's awesome.
If that was a shirt, that'd be cool.
Hey, by the way, I have a George Bush pocket knife now.
An official one?
It's so ridiculous. We're at a flea market. I didn't tell you. I don't even know if I told you about this.
Yeah.
We went to the most racist flea market I've ever seen in my entire life. I mean, flat out, pedal to the floor racism.
Okay.
It was insane. They have
Confederate flags and...
Not just that. It goes way beyond that. I'm walking up to there's one particular booth at this flea market in Everett, Michigan, in case anybody wants to go and find out.
Okay.
They had one particular tent that had the tables out. It's just a giant garage sale. They had Confederate flags. That's fine.
Okay.
But then you start seeing other stuff, like Pickaninny piggy banks, which is like a Aunt Jemima head, black face, white lips piggy banks. No color or colored waiting area signs, like all the signage from back in the segregation days.
Oh.
All this like no coloreds allowed and all this, just mountains of this shit. They had shackles, slave shackles there.
Wow.
Like handcuffs, ball and chain, the whole thing was based upon slavery, and I was like, are you kidding me? These people are doing this. And they had an $800 Bowie knife. And what made it $800 in their view was the fact that it was a present, or what would you call that? Like a ceremonial knife presented to somebody at a 1912 Ku Klux Klan rally with engravings all over it and stuff. I'm like, holy shit, where are we? This is crazy stuff.
People collect that stuff.
Anyway, lowering the racism, I went down a couple of booths and I saw a nice presentation box, wooden box that you open up with little velvet inside of it, and laying in there is a pocket knife, and it has a picture of George Bush saluting a flag on it. And I'm like, I have to have that.
Oh,
that's so perfect. Ridiculous.
I've got a ridiculous one. My past brother-in-law went to the Vatican, and you know how people go on vacation, they bring you the stupid T-shirts that say, my parents went here and all I got was this stupid T-shirt.
I went to the Vatican and all I got was a stupid religion.
No, he brought back a Pontiff pop topper.
What is the pop top for your beer can?
It's a beer opener, but it's got a picture of the Pope on it and the Vatican symbol on the other side.
But you can drink if you're a Catholic, though, right?
I know, but
shell out wine all the time.
But just the irony of opening your beer with the Pope.
The Pope's behind you all the way when he opens up beers.
He's always behind you. He's not on your side.
He's not on your side. We already went through that, didn't we? Yeah.
Yes.
We have, and we picked up in Hawaii, speaking of stupid presidential bullshit, we picked up an equally ridiculous Barack Obama bottle opener where he's dressed in Hawaiian clothing playing a ukulele.
You've got some weird stuff in your house. You were showing me a video the other day, and you've got a full suit of armor in your house.
Yes, you have to have that. What house is good without a suit of armor?
I want one.
Yeah.
I want one for my garage.
When's your birthday?
November 20th.
Oh, I can't wait that long. You might get it for Father's Day. I'll have your kids buy it for you.
Yeah, there you go.
I can tell you right where to get it. Because it's also ceremonial. It's not a real suit of armor.
And how much was it?
I don't know. It was pretty cheap, and it's full-sized for all you listeners. It's silver. It looks like a suit of armor. We got it at Garden Ridge, which is a weird decorative outdoorsy home store type thing.
$200 or less?
No, it's less than $100. It was probably less than $50 because it's just made out of tin. It's just bent up tin in the shapes of that.
You make fun of me for buying a $200 pair of sunglasses in Tampa, but you're buying a $50 suit of armor.
Exactly.
Mine is
a good purchase.
Yes.
Yeah, mine's because we're talking about it right now. It's served its purpose. It's a conversation piece. Your stupid $200 NASA sunglasses was a giant waste of money.
But they're NASA. They're developed by NASA technology.
NASA technology, right. What did NASA do to those glasses to make it NASA technology? It's so stupid.
I don't know.
I'll tell you what they did is they got a bunch of people to buy them.
We'll have to ask Romy. I sold them to him.
I know. I feel sorry for him. He's treasuring them probably right now, not realizing that they're nothing. They're as worthless as my suit of armor.
But they're Ray-Bans. Ray-Ban makes a decent sunglass.
They were Ray-Ban brand with NASA technology, huh?
Yes. Well, NASA.
When are we going to learn
protection?
When are we going to learn
that I'm an idiot?
No, not really. That we're all idiots.
We all just get roped in.
Yeah, we fall for shit all the time. We fall for shit like the pizza buffet for lunch at Pizza Hut. You ever fall for that?
Oh, God.
They act like you're getting something special. You're paying as much as you pay for a large pizza, and you're sitting down and you're expecting this wide variety of shit. And the funny part is they shove out crappy pizza that you don't want to eat, like with sardines and lemons on it.
Yeah, let's get rid of all the old toppings that are going to go bad tomorrow.
Right.
Put it on the buffet.
Like, I'm gonna get myself just a slice of pepperoni pizza. You got to wait 3 hours to get them to bring out the one pepperoni pizza. Yep. All the rest of it is shit you don't want because they don't want you to eat.
And you got to pick the stuff off of it. It's like the meal plans at college. You remember those?
No, I didn't go to college. What do you think? Why do you think I'm doing this podcast? If I went to college, I'd have a real life.
Well, the meal plans at college, it's like the first day they have, it's Taco Monday or Taco Tuesday or whatever, but the first day it's hamburger. Second day it's tacos. They take the same meat, they grind it up, they add some spices to it. Next day it's nacho topping, and by the end of the week it's
tortilla wraps,
spaghetti with meat sauce. So by the end of the week they've added it all into meat sauce and just killed all the kids on Friday.
It's just a progression of leftover meat.
We had when I worked at the limo service, we had a Mexican guy that used to clean the cars, and his parents owned a Mexican restaurant in Waterford.
Yeah.
And you would only go in and eat in the Mexican restaurant on Monday or Tuesday because they cooked up all the meat on Monday for the whole week, all in one batch. So by the end of the week, it was rancid. It's like eating...
Wow. Yeah, Gordon Ramsay would have a field day there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's terrible for them to do that.
But he let us know, and we never ate there again.
Do you watch the Gordon Ramsay, like Hotel Hell and
Hell's
all that?
Kitchen? I used to.
Yeah. I used to watch Hell's Kitchen. Then I'd watch I just watched part of an episode of Hotel Hell or whatever it's called now, where he goes into these places. I didn't see guess it was like a bed and breakfast he was at.
Mm-hmm.
And they were doing the same shit. They had like old-ass frozen food in freezers that were stored outside in the elements. And it was... You should have seen, he was going crazy on their food. He ordered a couple of items off the menu and would try and taste them, and he's like, this is horrid. This is rancid. And it was just terrible. But yeah, that's a good reality show if you want to watch someone just get mad at food.
All that shit is just so scripted, though.
But you want to know what a shitty reality show is now?
What?
America's Got Talent. You know why?
Why?
Bill Christensen says so. This is our segment, What Bill Hates. Things that drive Bill Christensen crazy.
Lots of stuff. I was with him today. I got some stuff for you.
Well, this is what I got from him today. This was the topic when I came. Maybe it was yesterday. I don't know. This was Bill's morning rant. America's Got Talent is stupid because it's un-American. You know why it's un-American? You know why it's un-American?
Why?
Because not one of the judges are citizens of the United States. All four of these judges are from somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
You got 2 from England or Great Britain.
Yep.
You got 1 from Germany. And you've got Howie Mandel that was almost trick you into believing that he's from the United States, but he's from Canada.
Yep.
None of them are American. So how are they going to judge whether or not America has talent when they don't even know what's going on here?
I don't.
Nick Cannon is the only one who's a naturalized citizen.
And they get the golden buzzer.
They all get the golden buzzer, which is really besides the point in Bill's rant. Bill doesn't give a shit about the golden buzzer. Look at me speaking for Bill. But he just hated that idea, and then he piled on the topic, telling me that a lot of the acts aren't even from America. They're like from the Philippines or Japan.
Yep, they fly in. They fly in to be on it.
Right. So what the fuck is American about America's Got Talent when none of the judges are American and half of the acts aren't?
And you know what? It's almost the identical set as the X Factor. It's like all they do is they change the background font on the LED wall and add some big X's floating up above the stage, and they use a different judges table, and that's it.
That's the big news of the week. The old jackass that sang "Bodies Hit the Floor," or "Bodies," I think the song is called.
Yeah,
but it's "Let the Bodies Hit the Floor."
He was like 82.
He was 82 years old. Everybody loved him because he was a former Navy pilot and all of this great patriotic stuff. We love patriotism, America.
And he wasn't he an engineer on the Hubble telescope too?
Yeah, he went on and on about his dumb telescope.
Yep.
You can tell where I land on this issue. I thought that was bullshit, that some old man memorized a few lines he could scream out and everybody fawned all over him like he was some sort of genius.
And that band that does that song wants to bring him on tour.
That's because they're smart. That's a great marketing ploy because they saw how the United States fell for him like a fucking Pizza Hut lunch.
What's the name of that band? Deadpool or Drowning Pool or something like that? I think it's Drowning Pool.
Let's find out. Lisa, what's the name of the band that sings Bodies, the Let the Bodies Hit the Floor song? You don't know? It's not Dead Drowning Pool or something? She says she has no idea.
Yeah,
she's out here filling up a cleaner bottle full of cleaning stuff because that's what she does.
Lisa in the background.
Lisa in the background today, folks. What are you doing? She's locking me in the garage.
Oh, just where you deserve to be.
Yeah, yell something for the listeners at home. Come on. Bob in the background does it at Davin's house. She's not playing today, people.
Okay, well, while she's doing that, I'm going to crack another Yingling.
I'd like to announce another sponsor of the show while you're doing that. It's Red Bull, sugar-free.
Oh, I've got one right here.
A sugar-free Red Bull?
Yes, I do. I was going to mix it with vodka for the bachelor party, but we never got around to it.
Yeah. It's not really a sponsor, like I said before. I happen to have 4 of them because I won them in a lawsuit. Remember that?
Yep. You finally got delivery on them, or did they send you a coupon to go get them?
I actually got it when I was out of town on the road and forgot about them.
Or is it a coupon?
No, it wasn't a coupon or a coupon. It was... They sent the actual product, a little 4-pack of them, right to the house because they knew they did me wrong.
Oh, well, good for them. They're making things right in the United States of America.
So if anybody doesn't understand, there's a website where you can go on and find out who you can sue in a class action. Mm-hmm. And it said if you've purchased Red Bull between 1998 and whatever, then you're entitled to 4 of them.
Did you have need a receipt or anything?
Nope. You just need to fill out what they call in the legal profession an affidavit.
Oh,
which is what I did. I'm not lying. I've bought sugar-free Red Bull over the years to mix with vodka.
Okay.
And because they did some weird advertising thing, they had to make up for it. I put my name down and said, yes, I bought them, and they sent me 4 of them. What a good company, though. They stood up for themselves. So here's to Red Bull and vodka and Hitler's genius mustache.
And the Food and Drug Administration for probably bringing that to light.
No, what happens is one person figures out that they did something wrong, contacts some lawyers, and lawyers go, holy shit, we can get a whole bunch of people on board so we can get way more money. Because if the one person just did it, then you'd get 4 Red Bulls.
How many cases of Red Bulls did the lawyers get?
Well, that's the funny part. That's the part that makes little sense in our society. I got 4 cans of Red Bull. Those lawyers probably got millions and millions of dollars.
Right.
Because they handled the lawsuit. Everybody else got some fucking Red Bull sent to them in their mailbox.
Love it.
But it was refreshing. It was refreshing. Did we beat up on that man? Do you want to defend that guy? Because you were defending him at work all day today, the old man that sang.
Oh, I'm not going to defend him because I thought it was a cool little gag he did. I was not ready for him to bust out that song, but I don't think it should be as popular as it is. Because he wasn't a good singer.
No, that's the part that sucked. If he were to really sound good, then I would be surprised. But he was just a frickin' trained monkey at that point.
Yep.
I know. Everybody hates me for that. But come on, think about it. He just pulled the wool over all your sheep eyes with his dumb song.
So I saw...
Wait a minute, I got another one then. Now that we're talking about patriotism.
Okay.
And pulling the wool over your eyes.
Okay.
I don't think we talked about it on the show. What the Belgian company Anheuser-Busch is doing now.
What are they doing?
You know what they're doing. They're changing the name of Budweiser to America for the summer.
Oh.
So instead of buying Budweiser, you'll be buying America. And let's think about that. That's as bad as NASA sunglasses. That is preying upon idiots who think that they're going to look cool and patriotic by drinking another country's beer that says the name of their country on it.
Well, that's like this. What's with the fucking Coca-Cola shit where they put friendship on the side or whatever the words they put on the side, mom or...
Yeah, they put people's names on. There's another one, too, another ploy to get your interest so you can... Like, if I find one, if anybody in the world ever finds one that says Davin on the side of it...
Yeah, send it in. They won't ever do that name.
But you're supposed to be like for our friend Bill Christensen. Go buy one, and it says, "Oh, look, it says Bill on the side." You know who would like that? My friend Bill.
Because these are the bills I know. These are the bills I know.
These are the bills I know.
DTE Bill got it today.
So then I'm stupid enough to be wheeled into buying an extra Coke just to give to my friend Bill because it says his name on it. Yeah, like a keychain from Florida.
That's bullshit, or a license plate. License plate that says Bill. Oh, I go by William. Oh, you were Bill yesterday, now you're William today. Make up your fucking mind.
Yeah, Bill. I'm not actually on a rant today.
I know.
It might sound like I'm a crotchety old man. That was Tony Downs because he loves the fact that I use old verbiage.
I saw an interesting little concept on a commercial for Shark Tank. A couple days ago, this guy in California came up with this. It's called Pick Your Own Juice Bar. You know the juice craze and the juicing and everything?
Yeah, I do.
Well, he took an alleyway in between two buildings on a side street, and he planted plants. So he's got all different types of fruits and stuff, and you pay a flat amount or whatever it is, and you go in there and you pick the strawberries and you pick the blueberries and you pick the orange, and then they blend it up into a nice little smoothie for you. And you're probably paying way too much for it, but you know it's fresh. And I thought, well, that's the next stupid thing to catch on.
Yeah, that's another gimmick that people will fall for. Here's your fresh juice, sir. That'll be $12.
Bill and I were on a show today, and you're talking about Bill's rants.
Yeah.
We had lunch at Wendy's.
Wendy's hot and juicy?
It's not fucking juicy anymore. It's still hot, but it's not fucking juicy because ever since Dave Thomas fucking died, whoever's running that damn company is running it like a regular fast food restaurant again.
All right, now I got to say this. I think that Tony Downs from work will end up telling us that you've said this before.
No, Wendy's burgers suck.
Yeah, I think you've already covered that before, because I sort of vaguely remember me laughing about how Dave Thomas named the company after his daughter and then called them Hot and Juicy.
Yeah, that's a little sick.
It is. I don't know why he did it. How does he not think of that? What's wrong with Dave Thomas? He wasn't a stupid man.
He was adopted, and actually he was. He never went to high school. Never graduated high school.
Well, he had an empire, so I'm not sure how stupid he could be.
That's true.
Except for that whole Wendy's hot and juicy routine.
Oh, speaking about stupid, you ready for my son's argument to get a 55-gallon fish tank?
Okay. All right. I'm already way against it just because how stupid fish are.
Well,
fish are not pets. You can't pet them.
No, he's got a 5-gallon tank and a 28-gallon tank right now. And he's like, right. Well, he's trying to argue the fact that, well, I really don't use the 5-gallon tank that much. That's more for like the fish that I want to feed to the other fish. Okay, so now you have to have a tank for the fish that you're going to feed the other fish, which is cannibalistic, I think. But
well, it depends on the type of fish. Although you are right too. It's not like I can go eat like a Hispanic guy and pretend I'm not a cannibal.
So
he's a different kind of human.
So his mastery of electric flow and watts and everything.
Yeah.
It's not going to cost anymore. I'm like, what? He goes, well, if I get rid of the 5-gallon tank, I can use the same plug for the 55-gallon tank. So it's not like it's going to be more electricity.
Yeah, because it's based on the plug.
Yeah. So basically, it's a plug in a socket. So, there's one plug in the socket, so that equals the same. I said, Kendall, dude, you're trying to tell me that the coffee maker takes up as much energy as the refrigerator?
Yeah, sure. Every plug in your house just costs you $5 a month. That's it.
That's what it is. It has nothing to do with anything else. I'm like, think about this, Kendall. I travel 250 days a year. And what's going to happen to the fish when I'm gone for 250 days? Well, Bob can feed them.
Okay, yeah. Now he wants Bob to be his not pet fish babysitter.
Yeah. I'm like, what? Now I'm going to have to knock money off his rent because he's feeding Kendall's fish?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then you'll have to buy him a nice fish kimono to go with his dragon one.
I'll be glad when school
with
is
a koi
out.
fish on it.
I'll be glad when school is out and they can go roam the neighborhood and not come back until midnight, and I don't have to deal with them.
You'll have to feed his koi fish, though.
That's true. And my daughter's got those stupid rats. They smell. Who has a rat as a pet?
What kind of rat? Is it a hedgehog? What is it?
No, it's an actual rat.
Like a rat, like a ratatouille rat.
Yeah, see, the thing is, they had a class project in one of their classes that they were supposed to raise this rat, feed it.
Oh, it's a white mouse. It's a white mouse, isn't it?
It's a fucking rat. It's nasty. Anyway, they stink. So
they do, yeah.
So they're supposed to teach this rat how to play basketball, how to shoot a ball into a hoop. And that's their final project. What the fuck is school doing? They don't teach.
I don't know, but I want to see it now. I want to see this rat shoot a basketball into a hoop.
Well, here's the thing. She's sharing a rat with one of her friends. Well, my daughter actually taught the rat how to shoot the basketball in the hoop by feeding it turkey.
All right, turkey.
Her friend is vegetarian. So her friend basically said, "Oh, that's disgusting. You can't do that," and now taught the rat not to shoot the hoop because he doesn't get rewarded with turkey anymore. Because she's a vegetarian, her rat then their group rat must now be a vegetarian.
Ladies and gentlemen, first world problems.
Exactly. My rat won't shoot a basketball because he's a vegetarian now. God damn it.
God damn it, why? My rat is gluten-free.
Gluten-free rats are tasty.
America. That's what's good about it. That rat has talent. Needs to be on America's Got Talent.
Well, evidently the rat died last week, and the other two rats that were in the cage ate it and ripped out its entrails, kind of like that movie with Mel Gibson.
That Mel Gibson movie.
What was that?
Why, did he get his entrails ripped out?
Yeah. God, what was that movie? It was a really long movie, too.
Oh, The Passion of the Christ.
One of those. Anyway, where they put him on the table and they ripped out his guts.
No, that was a complete joke, and you should have probably laughed at that one.
Oh.
Passion of the Christ. The whole movie was how they tortured Christ. He wasn't even the star of it. I'm just saying it because he was the director.
I
got to explain everything to you.
I know, because I'm a moron.
When this rat was fed to the other rats, was Kendall around?
No. No, it happened because Lauren left the rats at my ex's house, and I had to hear about it. But, so now, I thought the rats were vegetarians. Why did they eat the other one?
Yeah, no kidding.
So now they're cannibals. So Lauren and her friend and her friend have successfully taught her rat how to be a vegetarian and a cannibal, and totally not interested in basketball anymore.
But wait a minute. The rat that died, though, was the vegetarian.
It was one. She has three of them.
Now it's all confusing.
They all look alike. They all look alike.
I still think we need to investigate and talk to your son about this because, he's the one that feeds fish to other fish, so he might have been involved.
That's true.
You never know about that kind of stuff.
But he's not home right now, so we can't ask him.
Is Bob there in the background yet?
No, Bob is not in the background yet.
Where's he at? Thursday?
I think they were going down to the casino.
How come you didn't go? You like the casino.
I don't like MGM Casino. That's where they were going. And I don't have any money to frivolously spit it out.
Beer. Beer, I know.
These are the beers I know. I don't have money to waste on that when I can waste it on my garage.
That's not wasting it when you're doing your garage work, though. That's improving and raising the value of your home. So You're making a good, wise decision, Davin.
Yeah, because investing in your garage, that's really going to help the resale value of the house.
It is if the guy is looking for a party garage.
That's true.
Don't put it past people here in America.
Well, and you can still park your car in here if you want to make it a regular garage.
If you want to make it a regular garage.
It'll just have a fireplace in it and a palletized fridge.
What is the name of the 82-year-old man? Do you remember?
Oh, John something.
What do you think it is now? Because, as we all know, when you're a celebrity, you can only spend a certain amount of time with the same name you started with. You've got to change your name, otherwise you'll become irrelevant.
Okay.
You have to change your name to like Young Jeezy or something like that.
You
can go for a long time with the first name, like Puff Daddy did, and then you got to change your name to Puffy, and then you have to change it to Sean Puffy Combs, and then you have to change it to P. Diddy, then you got to change it to J. Lo, then you got to change it to... Why does every fucking celebrity have to change their name? What's the newest one? Damn it. You got J. Lo, and what is there's another female singer out there that just started doing that.
And wasn't Prince? Prince was a symbol for a while, and then it was the artist formerly known as Prince.
Yeah, but that was kind of different because that was a dispute with the record company.
Oh,
he was trying to skirt his contract so that he didn't have to comply. So he changed his name and didn't use his name so that he could put material out not as Prince.
Okay.
So
I did not know that, Jerry. I should call
He's as smart as Hitler's mustache.
You are a Cliff Clavin. Things I Didn't Know Yesterday by Jerry Taylor.
Right. But, I used to know of an artist named Kanye West, and now we have to hear about him being Yeezus.
Oh, I got one for you. Here's an interesting factoid for you.
Okay, what is it?
Women's softball. If they wear their hair in a bow, that means they are straight. If they wear their hair down, that means they are gay or lesbians.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is science.
Somebody told me that, and I'm like, okay. So I gotta ask my niece. I'm going to her graduation this week, and she's a pitcher for softball, so I'm gonna have to ask her if that's true. Do all the lesbians wear their hair down, and you wear your hair back in a bow?
I wish I had a young person around here to ask. You don't have any over there. I don't have any here right now.
Nope. And we got a new name for a tramp stamp.
What's your new name for what they call a tramp stamp, which is a lower back tattoo?
Right. Well, just like, singers have to change their name to be relevant, a tramp stamp is now called Splatter Platter.
Oh, God. There we go. We've reached it. It took a whole entire episode to bring down the show to that level.
Yep.
And there it is.
38 minutes in.
You know what stands out about that statement, though?
What?
Who was it that you said?
Who was it?
People who certain type of people who change their names.
Oh, like you were talking about singers.
Oh, yeah. What did you just say? What word is that? You don't even get it. You're saying it the same way as you say finger.
Finger? Oh, splat.
You're saying singers, too.
Singers? Oh, fuck you, Jerry.
Finger, singer. What the hell's wrong with you and your Jersey accent?
Oh, shut up, Jerry.
I've never heard you say the word singer before.
And what was it I said?
Singer.
What did I say wrong this week that you made fun of me for?
You were telling everybody about some text or some sort of comments that you were reading. Oh yeah, in your online dating experience, you were telling how many explanation points somebody used.
That's right. She used 3 explanation points.
Right.
Exclamation is what it's supposed to be, right? And
I just turned and talked to our Yingling dealer and said, Corey, would you like to correct him or shall I? And he goes, what? And I go, do you want to do it? And he goes, oh, yeah. It's exclamation point. Didn't even have to explain myself what it was. It was just funny.
Hand me a bless
By the way, I'm off the Yingling list somehow.
Oh, you are? Why?
I don't know. I was one of the first people on, and I told him, whenever you get the opportunity, I'll buy a 12 or a case or whatever you want to bring back whenever you get the chance. Now there's so many people on the elite side of the live events seating area. I call it the elite side because they have carpet.
Yeah.
And
carpet land.
And I walk over there and there's like someone's getting 10 cases, someone's getting this, and I'm like, what the hell? I don't even get one anymore.
And Corey owns he has a Silverado pickup truck. He could fit a lot of beer in there.
He can only take 10 at any given time across the state line.
Oh, you looked up the laws?
Yes, he wanted to make sure he's complying. I told him if he gained another 50 pounds, he might be able to talk his way through a few extra cases.
You're only allowed to bring 10 cases back.
Yeah. You know what he could do? I have an idea for him. If he's really adamant about making some cash on this deal, which he's not doing it for money, so I shouldn't say that because he's not. But he's doing it because he's a good guy. But to be funny about it, he should buy a black 78 Trans Am and get a trucker friend to help him out to get this stuff over here.
Smoking the Bandit.
Right.
Gotta love it.
Loading up my Yingling. We going to make those guys at Blue Water drunk.
That's right. The Thirsty Thursday cart came around today. That was nice. Nice little break in the day.
I wanted to Snapchat that. You know you're working for a good company when everybody pools their money together and passes out beer on a Thursday for no reason.
And they got a little beer cart that they wheel around and they take donations, and they've got a variety of beer and wine. They had wine too.
And they ring a bell.
And they ring a bell to let you, it's almost like the ice cream man's coming.
It is. It's the adult version of the ice cream man.
That's beautiful.
Thirsty
Thursday.
That's right. Take care. Like Richard Branson says, if you take care of your employees will take care of the clients. This is a very good company to work for.
It's 3:30 on Thursday. Time to start drinking, folks.
Well, the day's essentially over, and people can be responsible and have some fun at the same time.
And it's not like they're selling it's open bar. They sell you one beer and then get the hell out of here.
No, it's not like nobody's standing by the cart chasing it around getting 9 beers.
Well,
it's all very nice.
There's some days I might want to.
Well, then look under your desk. There's probably some Yingling from our Yingling dealer.
That's true.
I don't have any under my desk, Corey. I know he is burdened, though. I kind of feel sorry for him because everybody loves Yingling so much that they're all bugging him to get it. And
well, he's stupid enough to go to Ohio every weekend. Why?
He lived there.
No,
he's going to visit friends. He's doing everybody a favor, and you're calling him stupid.
Well, he lives in Ohio, or he.
Do you know what a pain in the ass it would be to go to a grocery store in Ohio and load up with 10 cases of bottles to bring home?
Yeah. He's doing us a favor, I know. He's a good guy.
Right, he's just too nice. He needs to start telling everybody else besides me to fuck off and get your own beer.
Put you back on the list.
Right. Make some room. People are getting greedy. Just do it every once in a while.
See,
I'm just complaining because I like Yingling.
I used to do it when I'd go down to Ohio for a show. Like if I had a show in Toledo, I'd call back to the office and talk to Larry and say, "Hey, Larry, you want some Yingling?" And I'd bring it back for the guys, and that's kind of how it started. And then doesn't our project manager, Mark, go to Ohio quite a bit too?
I don't know. I know he's an Ohioite, so he should probably go there. If we found out if he went there, do you think he would get us Yingling?
I bet he would.
He might. Now we have another avenue. Of course, I could probably just drive the 40 minutes down to Ohio and get it myself. But my transmission is going to blow up any day now.
Yeah, in your van.
In my 1998 Ford Windstar Postal van. Although I could get a lot of it in there, and it would be secure because it has a full cage inside of it.
You look like a dog catcher in that.
Yes, or a serial rapist.
You need to put carpet and tint out the windows.
What did someone had called it? The dog catcher. Somebody else, Lisa, I think, had called it. What the hell did they call it? There's a bunch of different creepy names people have given that.
Well, at least it's not a gremlin.
Do they make gremlins still? I want one if they do.
I don't know. Wasn't that Oakland County killer? The suspect
gremlin?
It was a gremlin. It was a green gremlin.
No, brother.
And they never caught him.
Don't put water on it. That'd be a mistake.
Put water on it? For what?
Yeah, a gremlin.
Oh, yeah. You can't feed them after midnight either.
Yeah, they fed him after midnight, and then there was some water that was spewed around, and they all freaked out and grew or something weird like that.
Yep.
I don't know.
There were lots of rules. I
vaguely remember the 80s. See, there's lots of rules.
There were lots of rules for gremlins.
Oh, that old Asian guy, he really laid out the rules, didn't he?
But they don't use that much energy because you're only using one plug.
Right, you only have to have one plug per gremlin.
Yeah, you can teach them how to play basketball pretty easy, as long as they're vegetarians.
Is this what we call the wrap-up?
No, I'm just bringing the show around.
That's what I mean. You're bringing it back full circle.
Trying.
You know where
we always try.
You know
to
the weird thing about gremlins? None of them are from America.
Yep. Hey Jerry.
Huh?
I see a little silhouette of a man.
Of a man. Scaramouche, Scaramouche, will you do the thunder? All right.
Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening me.
It doesn't work.
Come on.
Over the phone.
Oh, it worked today with Bill. We were driving back from Hell, Michigan. Actually, we drove through Hell, Michigan.
Literally, for all of you people outside of Michigan, there is a town called Hell.
And Hell has a lot of motorcycle riders. But we passed a place on the way to Hell. It was a cattle farm.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, God, what was the name of it? It was Purgatory Cattle Farm.
Oh, of course.
Because they're not quite in Hell.
No, you're in the waiting room.
Just outside of Hell.
Actually, Purgatory, I don't know, someone could tell me when I get back to the office, some smart ass will tell me that I'm wrong, but I think it's where you go and you never leave. Purgatory, you're just locked into nothingness forever, which is probably a lot nicer than Hell, because in Hell, I believe, you're supposed to get tortured forever.
Okay.
So I'd rather just have Purgatory, where I'm just sitting around in nothingness.
It's like at the warehouse sometimes. You don't even have you don't even have a desk.
Put the brakes on.
You don't even have a desk. You've got a road case. You have to eat your lunch on a road case while you're on the road and at the shop too.
Well, at least I'm consistent. So I have a nice office chair that I pull up next to a road case, which is my desk, and I run an extension cord to it.
Jerry has no desk. He shares my desk, and whoever's not in the office, he'll jump to their desk. And
yeah, because sharing a desk means you don't have a desk. There's no way to share a desk. The space is big enough for one human.
I just love the fact that you check the tech schedule to see who's not going to be in the office so you can take their desk.
Exactly. I'm a opportunist.
But at least,
although I don't go to the elite side because they have carpet and I don't want to mess it up.
Mm-hmm.
So I only stay on the regular side.
Hey, guess what, Jerry?
It's time.
It is.
There it was, everybody. That was your You Name It show.
That seemed to go pretty quick.
Yeah. Ask a listener, see how quick it goes.
Yeah, they're probably poking their eyeballs out with a fork.
Right. I wish Mike Zane listened to it because he has a lot of good things to say about that. Like, a lot of stuff I wouldn't even say in mixed company. He says a lot of horrible things. But he's descriptive. That's what I mean. If we had Zane here, he would tell us exactly what a listener was going through.
Oh, I had one that was
okay.
I had one that, before we go, I had one that cracked Romy up yesterday because one of the guys on my golf league, we played golf on Wednesday. Romy said to him, "Yeah, I need to get one of those hats. I bought one when I was in Florida. It's one of those hats that, it has the flap on the back, to cover the back of your neck so it doesn't get burned.
Like the old 80s chic hats with the cloth that hangs down? That stupid thing?
And the guy in the golf league that he's telling to goes, I don't know about that. I'm like, yeah, you do. You own a landscaping company. All your Mexicans wear them.
Oh, God. You couldn't let us just get out of here without a racial comment.
No, I had to get it in so our friend in Arizona could drink.
Yeah, that's right, for the drinking game. By the way, everybody, I forgot to tell you, you know how Davin says hola to me all the time? And you know how everybody in the warehouse says hola now to me when I walk by? Hola, Jerry.
Yeah.
Well, I noticed the other day when I was driving home that the new restaurant opened up on the corner, and it is called the Hola Cafe.
Now you're forced with that all week long.
Right, I'm being cursed with a Spanish greeting the rest of my life.
Didn't I send you a picture of somebody's license plate that had that on it too?
You did, yeah. That's what I mean. For the rest of my life, I'm going to have to hear hola. And I never even asked for it.
And I got to hear about midgets.
You do, yeah. Little people.
Just because oh, God, I still get it wrong. Damn it.
I know you get it wrong on purpose because you're in love with little people.
I am in love with little people.
All right, everybody. Make sure you share. Maybe you could comment a couple of times. Everybody's afraid to do that.
Look for us on iHeartRadio now.
Yeah. We're big time. All right. We'll see you next week.
Pop wheelie, guys.